It's about time PRS did this and brought out an affordable McCarty. And here's a statement I don't make lightly. This 594 single cut could very well be the best SE PRS have ever made. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so what is the McCarty series? Because if you're not familiar with PRS, you might be looking at these going like, okay, it looks like the Tremonti or the 245. Why is this a big deal? Well, I'm glad you asked, because just so happens I was just about to explain. So a quick guitar history lesson. The McCarty series gets its name from Ted McCarty, Paul Reed Smith's mentor, who was also the former president of Gibson during their quote-unquote golden years. All those 59 bursts the legends played that now go for stupid amounts of money, Ted McCarty's era. So the idea behind the McCarty series is it's their vintage-inspired line to capture the magic of those legendary guitars, whilst also updating them a little bit for modern players. They're not straight replicas. That's just not the business PRS is in. Then the 594 number refers to the scale length, 24.594 inches exactly. Apparently the exact scale length of those golden era McCarty single cuts. Now, the McCartys have been a staple of PRS's lineup since 1994, and it's taken them nearly 3 decades, but finally they've replicated the vintage magic at the SE level. Already, I love how it looks. Blue PRSs are just different, man. But let's really test it out, and I find the best way to test a guitar is to try and write something with it, see what kind of riffs it inspires. So let's plug it in, get some first impressions, get some tones, and write a demo track. Oh, dude, this is a big, chunky neck. I love it. You know, again, the design is a collaboration with Ted McCarty, the dude who oversaw the production of those big, chunky 50s Les Pauls. In the last PRS I played with a neck this chunky was Chris Robertson's signature model. So immediately I'm thinking big southern rock, maybe something that Blackstone Cherry might play. Something like that. Maybe we can spice it up a little though. Yeah. Oh, you know what, actually? If I'm gonna have this slide as part of the main riff, why don't I actually use a slide? Uh-oh. It is more satisfying to play with the slide, and I think it sounds cooler. In the mix, realistically, there's gonna be like 2 people that can tell, but it makes this part much harder because you're doing it with your pinky. Whatever, I'll suck it up. Do it for the art. And we can end the second repetition up here, so... yeah, like that. And usually I do like a couple of heavy riffs and then throw a clean section somewhere in the middle. But I'm actually thinking a clean section would sound cool right after the main riff. So let's come up with something. Super basic, but I think we can put some ambient leads over there and do a harmony and it'll sound real fucking cool. We definitely have to split the coils though. Cool, easy, back to the heavy ooga booga now. Gotta say, I'm really enjoying PRS's bridge design. It's the same one that you'll find on the S2 McCarty. It's got the brass moving parts, which looks really cool, and the entire design just looks really cool. It's reminiscent of a Tune-O-Matic style bridge, but updated, more modern, kind of like the guitar itself, because, I mean, look at this fucking top, it's so awesome. I'm still in shock that this is on an import SE. Like, just a few years ago, if I showed you a picture of this top, would you think it's an import model or a US model? And then actually I really liked the clean coil split sounds. but I don't want to do another clean section. What we can do is a chuggy riff with a lot of empty space, and then use some ambient clean split tones to fill that space, if that makes any sense at all. Let me try to come up with something real quick. I will say, as much as I've been enjoying this neck and the frets are all nice and shiny, I've really enjoyed PRS SEs lately because they've gotten really good at rounding the fingerboard edges. I don't know what happened to this one. It feels very much not broken in. Still a fantastic workhorse, and it sounds great. It looks great. I just wish it felt as comfortable and as broken in as the other SEs that I've tried recently. But anyways, in between the chugs, we can do, what was the first note again? 2? Actually, bridge might cut through better in the mix. I'm not gonna lie to you, that sounds fucking beautiful. And of course I'm gonna do simple harmonies and ambient leads all over the place to kind of fill things out. But for now, that's enough ideas. I'm gonna go ahead, work on this off camera, and I'll meet you back here for my final thoughts. But first, here's how the demo track consisting of the first riffs inspired by this guitar turned out. Yeah, so PRS are absolutely killing it this year. First, the Dusty wearing hardtail, then the blue Scarlet Scourge equipped Holcombs, and now the McCartys. For a lot of people, this is going to be the big PRS news. They are retaining their crown as the mid-level workhorse kings with this line, hands down. It's got that vintage feel combined with that special PRS flavor, if that makes sense. And if you're not as huge into the blue, and I don't know how you couldn't be because blue PRSs are just superior, that's just a fact, it also comes in vintage sunburst and black goldburst. Double cut version in the same colors, or if you want a slightly more affordable all mahogany version, that comes in tobacco sunburst and vintage cherry. They'd made us wait a while for this one, but it was well worth it. One of the best classic style single cuts you can get right now new, in this price range. Big recommend. But that will do it for my thoughts. Here's where I'll throw it to you. Let me know what you're thinking on PRS SE down below, and especially the new McCarty series. Massive thanks to my amazing patrons who make each and every video possible. Their names are up on the screen right now. Consider joining them if you want to support what I do. You can also join as a channel member or pick up some comfy merch. I basically reinvest everything back into the channel, so thank you for helping me make better and better content. Really appreciate you all. Social media, Discord, and affiliate links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I will see you for the next video.